Alright, Shalom, Yasha Allah, peace Israel. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Akar, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and have started this truth. And also peace and salutation to the hopeful elect out here laboring truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth, understanding in the banner of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Salah care about that. Alright, this is your brother Karab here from the GMS Boston camp. I just want to touch on a quick lesson. Alright, and I don't want Ratazah, which means Lord's willing. This lesson is edifying. Alright, and this lesson is going to go into this article. Alright, that's on the screen. This is from endtimeheadlines.org. And also, if you just type in egg prices on Google, you'll see all the news articles that's going into the price of eggs shooting up, and also the stores having a shortage of eggs. And as a person that works in, I work as a vendor, so I service stores, grocery stores. As a person that's in these stores, I witness what goes on in the store, and I witness people reactions as well, and one of the, mainly in one store, I know for sure, the other stores have eggs in it, but it's not a lot. But in one store, this is actually a Star Market, the shelves was empty. Like, it was been empty for probably like 2 weeks. Like, they would have eggs come in, and as soon as they hit the shelf, they all get bought. All right, and it's like once that runs down, they're sitting with an empty shelf again. All right, and once again, this is all showing that this is indeed about to be the time of sorrows, as spoken in the scriptures. Right, the beginning of sorrows. All right, not being able to get the ingredients for your favorite food, not being able to get water and get certain things that you usually get to feed your family. All right, all that's about to come to a halt. All of that is about to change, and this is all affected by the pandemic. All right, because there was a time where these farmers they had the vegetables, they had the fruits, and it was destroying crops because the restaurants and stuff was shut down. The food industry was shut down back when there was the lockdown, right? And also you had farmers that was euthanizing chickens and also like goats and all their different cattle and farm animals, all right? And now, 3 years later, all right, now you're starting to see the effects, and it's gonna be, and it's starting up, but it's about to eventually become drastic. All right, I remember real quick before I get into the article, that same store, with the empty shelf of eggs, right? That Star Market. I remember a lady asking me about the eggs. All right, and I told her I don't work for the store. I'm not too sure. I could help her find someone that worked for the store, and eventually, she stumbled across somebody, and the look that she had. I don't know exactly what he said to her, but just the look that she had on her face was a disappointed look. All right, and hey, man, a lot of these restaurants need eggs. A lot of these people need eggs for certain ingredients. I mean, for certain meals, So, hey, man, this is the Lord breaking down the staff, breaking down Egypt, right? By way of what? The staff of bread. All right. And I'm gonna get that. So right after this. This is the price of eggs have jumped 3 times the original price. This is posted January 13th, 2023. It said it just seems like the cost of everything is going up these days, and that includes eggs. Egg prices, right? It says, which are affecting local businesses. We used to buy 15 dozen eggs from Sam's. It says for $23. They are now $68. Said Cindy Gutierrez. It says the owner of Creative Cakes. Now it's about 63-ish for 15, and it's also hard to get 15 dozen. Said Kathleen Wallace, the owner of Katie Pies. The price for eggs have surged 3 times the original price. According to the Consumer Price Index, egg prices increased by 10% in October 2022. That increase has continued to rise. This is causing a domino effect for restaurants, businesses, and bakeries who use eggs. This is businesses and the owners of Katie Pies expresses why this is a challenge as a business owner. It says it's been making it tough because we want to have things. It says have things priced correctly so that people will afford to purchase things, but we also want to still be making something off of it and be able to pay our employees. And it is just getting more and more difficult, said Wallace, right? And that's exactly what's happening, all right? That's what's coming, difficult times, all right? And this is what Esau's going to play on the people, all right? He's going to use the difficult time to play on the people. And guess what? Those that are outside of the know, those that are not mingle with faith, all right, and in the names of Yahweh Baruch Shem Shah, they're gonna run to Esau Edom. Why? Because they're so used to the comfortability, and they're not used to hard times, or they're not expecting hard times. So when it hit, it's gonna hit them bad. All right, and this is why they're gonna run to Esau Edom for help. All right, but hey, man, it's just showing you that brace yourself. All right, because this week, this month, or this current time right now may be for eggs, but the next one may be milk, or the next one might be water, or the next one may be, all we know is it's going to increase. All right, let's get Ezekiel 4 and verse 16. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and cake. It's like, and with care, right? And they shall drink water by measure and with astonishment, right? And that's what the Lord's doing, right? The Lord is literally breaking the staff of bread. All right. Why? Because that's a famine. All right. Why? Because the inhabitants of the earth has been wicked. All right. And now these are all punishments and plagues that the Lord is sending upon the earth. Yes, Esau is a catalyst. Esau is one portion of the Lord, of that instrument that the Lord is using to bring this famine. But ultimately, what happened to these these rivers that are drying up? All right. What happened to the lack of rain that's not helping out these crops grow? All right. So on and so forth. All right. So ultimately, it's up the hands of Yahweh Baruch Shem Shah. Now he's the one that's orchestrating. They're the ones that's orchestrating this what's happening in the world, right? It says that they may want bread and water, and be astonished one with another, and consume away for their iniquities. All right, and this happened in Jerusalem, but this is going to happen to the whole earth. This is going to happen to the whole of Babylon. All right, and these people are going to be astonished. These people are going to be depressed. They're going to be amazed that of the lack of food. All right, the crazy high sky high prices, which is inflation. All right, and hyperinflation. All right, and the crazy thing is, these banks, these financial advisors, they're saying that things is going to get pretty much more worse as we can see it. This is why in Ecclesiastes says that the windows be darkened in Ecclesiastes 12. It says that the windows shall be darkened because the future is looking like real grim. The future is looking dark here. All right, and eventually what's going to come about is people are having to steal, having to take from another individual, all right, kill for food, all right, cannibalism, all that's coming. You see it in these movies. All right, and if you read the scriptures, it's all throughout the scriptures. All right, let's get another precept. Second Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown place appear unsown. The sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. All right. So America, which was once a sown place, a first world country, is now becoming unsown and starting to look like a third world country. All right. It's in the process of becoming a third world country. All right. The stores that was jam-packed with food, vegetables, so on and so forth, now it's kind of hard to even get them. And if it's there, the box, the product may got smaller for the same price, or the price has got the price is increased with the same size product, so the original size product. All right, so that is called shrinkflation, and it's inflation. All right, so what they do is downsize. Even the product that I put on the shelf, I noticed, it's chips, but I noticed the bags have got got slimmer. All right, the bags ain't the same bags as before, and now it's shot up to $5 and some change. You go get yourself a party size, that's gonna be $6.50. All right, and I was also told that in February it's gonna shoot up even more. All right, this is the time that we're living in. All right, and this is the time that it shows you that the Most High is doing exactly what He said. People think it's a joke, but hey, it's nothing funny. Why? Because them same people that's scoffing and scorning and laughing and talking shit, or that has been talking shit in the years before, they're the same ones that's crying out about the prices and things being hard for them. People got large families. How the hell they're gonna feed their families? The hopeful elect is gonna put their trust in Yahweh Shem El Shah, because that's where we're gonna find comfort. That's where we're gonna get the opportunity to eat. It's through the Lord. The scripture says, "Thou shalt not live off of bread alone, but every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh Shem El Shah," which is in the scriptures. All right. But we're going to be filled spiritually, and the Lord is going to make sure that we're fed physically. But for the naysayers, for the ungodly, for the unfaithful, for those that don't want to hearken and seek the Lord, primarily you Israelites out there, so-called Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, you're gonna be eating a whole bunch of air, and you're gonna be struggling trying to figure out what's gonna be the next meal. So hey man, it's just to show you, right? Let's finish this off real quick. It says, and the trumpet shall give a sound which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid, and at that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right. And going back into the water as well, because even with the the water supply, if the power runs out, because now the distribution of water is now on a meter, so that's how they charge you. If the power runs out, that means the water is not going to be able to get from where it's at from point A to point B, all right, which is through your faucets, all right. And you need water for everything. You need water to bathe your skin. You need water for to cook, to clean. You need all these different. You need water. Water is essential, man. Water is a key thing, a necessity. All right. But you can't get access to it. You actually need water more than you need food. Because you can live off. You say you can go up to 3 weeks without food, but you can't go 3 days without water. All right. So just showing you, man. But hey, man, I pray and hope that this lesson is edifying. Just want to touch on this quick lesson based off of this article and a little experience that I've had being in these stores and seeing the shelves of the eggs being empty and people being concerned. Alright, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem El Shah, Ba'ashem Akar Kadash, double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and who has taught us this truth. And also peace and salutation to the Full Shalom.